The crimson hologram flickered in the center of the United Earth Council chamber, its alien form radiating contempt through every crystalline facet of its being. Ambassador Kethvar of the Zephyrian Collective had materialized without warning, breaking 3 millennia of diplomatic protocol. "The Armistice of Sol 3 is hereby terminated," the creature announced, its voice resonating like shattered glass. "Humanity has grown too numerous, too bold. Your expansion into the Outer Rim sectors violates the ancient boundaries. War is inevitable." The assembled human delegates exchanged glances, and then something unexpected happened. Secretary General Elena Vasquez began to smile. It wasn't a pleasant expression. It was cold, calculating, and utterly without fear. Around the chamber, other officials followed suit, their faces breaking into similar frigid grins. Kethvar's crystalline form pulsed with confusion. "You find this amusing? We have fleets numbering in the millions. Our weapons can crack planets. Your species trembles at the mention of our name across a dozen star systems." "Oh, we remember," Vasquez replied softly, her smile never wavering. "We remember the stories our ancestors told us. About the day your people arrived at Earth, demanding submission. About the choice you gave us: accept containment to this single system, or face extermination." She stood slowly, her movements deliberate. "We accepted your terms. We signed your armistice. We agreed to stay within the boundaries you set." Her laugh was like winter wind. "And you thought that made us weak?" Admiral Chen Wei-Ming rose from his seat, his weathered face bearing the same chilling expression. "Tell me, Ambassador, what do you know of human history before first contact?" Kethvar's form shifted uncertainly. "Your species was primitive, divided. You fought among yourselves with crude weapons." "Exactly," Chen nodded. "For our entire recorded history, we fought each other. Brother against brother, nation against nation, ideology against ideology. We were very, very good at it." He paused, letting the words sink in. "But then you arrived. And suddenly, humanity had something we'd never had before." "Which is?" the alien demanded. Dr. Sarah Kim, the Council's chief xenobiologist, answered from across the chamber. "A common enemy." Her smile was perhaps the coldest of all. "You see, Ambassador, the Armistice didn't just contain us to one star system. It gave us 3,000 years to do something we'd never been able to do before unite completely. One species, one goal, one purpose." Vasquez activated a holographic display with a gesture. The image showed Earth, but not the blue marble Kethvar remembered. This Earth was covered in a gleaming metal shell, its surface bristling with structures that hurt to look at directly. 3,000 years, Vasquez continued. While you thought we were safely contained, we were building, learning, growing stronger. The display shifted to show massive shipyards hidden beneath the Arctic ice, underground cities that stretched to the planet's core, weapon systems that defied conventional physics. During those 3 millennia, we never forgot what you told our ancestors: that humanity was an infestation to be contained, that we were too dangerous to be allowed to spread. And you know what? You were absolutely right. Kethvar's form began to flicker more rapidly. This is impossible. Our sensors would have detected. Your sensors detected exactly what we wanted them to detect, Admiral Chen interrupted. Do you think 3,000 years of unified human ingenuity produced nothing? We've been studying you, learning your weaknesses, mapping your territories. Every ship you sent to monitor us became a source of intelligence. The alien ambassador took a step backward. The collective has fought wars for 10,000 years. We have conquered hundreds of species. Our military might is impressive, Dr. Kim acknowledged. But it's also predictable. You fight the same way you've always fought, using the same strategies, the same technologies. Evolution through conquest is slow. Her smile widened. Evolution through desperation is much faster. Vasquez gestured again, and the display showed star maps marking Zephyrian positions throughout the galaxy. Red indicators began appearing, thousands of them, millions surrounding every alien fleet and outpost. You want war, Ambassador? You'll have it. But understand this, the humanity you're declaring war against is not the species you cowed 3,000 years ago. We are not the divided, primitive race you remember. She leaned forward, her voice dropping to a whisper. We are what you made us. We are 3 millennia of unified human hatred, human innovation, and human determination. We are the nightmare your ancestors created when they decided to cage the most warlike species in the galaxy and give them a common cause. The hologram of Kethvar began to destabilize as the alien's composure cracked. You're bluffing. This display could be fabricated. In response, Admiral Chen simply raised his hand. Every screen in the chamber lit up simultaneously, showing feeds from across the galaxy. Zephyrian ships were disappearing in brilliant flashes of light. Entire fleets vanished in coordinated strikes that lasted mere seconds. The attack was surgical, overwhelming, and absolutely devastating. That was just the opening move, Chen said calmly. Your forward scouts and advance fleets. Consider it a demonstration of our capabilities. Vasquez stood and walked closer to the flickering hologram. You taught us that the universe was a hostile place. You showed us that survival required unity and strength. You gave us 3,000 years to learn those lessons perfectly. Her cold smile became genuinely frightening. And now class is over. Kethvar's image began to fade as the communication link was severed from the alien end. But Vasquez's final words followed him into the void. Tell your collective that humanity accepts their declaration of war. And tell them that their 3,000-year mistake is about to come home. As the hologram vanished completely, the human delegates remained seated in perfect silence, their cold smiles unchanged. Outside the chamber windows, Earth's disguised surface began to shift and open, revealing the true extent of humanity's preparation. The armistice was over. The real war was about to begin. And humanity couldn't wait.